Hey guys, Jason Record here, J Rocket from Moonshine Mafia. A guy asked me, what do you use for your rig to get around in the woods? Well, I actually have two rigs. On our long trap lines, right now we're probably running, we just got done running about 22 miles round trip on one set, and we have probably about another 4 or 5 miles on the other. Try not to get too crazy. So I use a razor. I have a side-by-side. We have some bags and stuff in here we usually keep our pistol and stuff with. We keep our bucket up here. That's a whole bucket of peat moss. I have a bucket of peat moss in here on the seat. Unfortunate for my son, had to sit on his lap. And what I recommend, you guys with the buggies, I know they're great and everything, but I want you to bear in mind, if you're running a good trap line and you're really dedicated to it, there's two things you need for a side-by-side buggy. You're going to need a spare belt. Nothing like being out in sub-zero weather without a belt and nowhere to go. We use a car battery. Not because the other ones went bad and this is what we have. Car battery, the cranking amps, when you get down in the cold, sometimes when you're out there, it helps. And that little itty bitty battery, when you're running, nothing beats a good light bar. We have a good light bar up front. Not that our headlights aren't good, but by golly, it really lights up the woods and stuff, especially when you're trying to see where your fingers are with the traps. Back here, we keep our trap, or our catch pole, to help us out when we want to try to release something. Right now, they're covered in mud. But we have two rear lights to show us when we're trying to back up and turn around. Now, inside our box here, we have, forgive me for all the snow and the mud, because we travel a lot of roads. This is our sets, or our earth anchors. We're carrying right here, our snares. We're starting to run a lot more snares because of the snow. We have coyote pea and we have fox pea. Now you get in here, forgive me for my mess, but we carry two earth anchor drivers for the wolf fangs, a 3-in-1 tool, a couple hangers. Now we carry some pipes for our pipe dream sets. You've probably seen this on a couple videos for. And because of screens and stuff like that, because of the snow, we're switching to wax paper. Wax paper doesn't let the little fine snow down in there, because a lot of times when the snow gets deep, you're going to take hay and you're going to put it on the ground and put the trap on the hay or the straw bedding. Put wax paper over the pan. That's a good piece of information right there. We got our homemade bait. Now you probably notice we're carrying a lot more trap shed bait. By golly, for me, as I just said in a previous video, that find something that works for you and stick with it, or experiment and have fun with it. Well, right now, by golly, trap shed's kicking ass right now with us. Can't say it enough. Trap shed's kicking ass for us. We do actually have a couple other things, the Craven's Yodel Dog and stuff in here. And we got a lot of hawbakers, long distance call, and stuff like that. We carry sheep's wool to hold our scents and everything like that. This right here is the old ham meat with synthetic catnip, some homemade bait, and some other homemade bait that we try. That's why I said, find you something like sodium. You boys that live up here, you know what I'm talking about. These hands love to freeze. Try to get that in there with you. Mountain boys also know what a good hatchet's good for. By golly, sometimes you need it. And sorry to ramble on. The gentleman was just wanting to know what was in there. I carry cat crackers, fish flavored or shrimp flavored cat crackers, dry, good. And that will help from freezing in there. And real small ones. Alright, real small ones. And what I do is I take that, and they like the cat crackers and stuff like that. But I find the cheapest, junkiest strawberry jam. I don't know what it is about strawberry jam, but the doggone coons like it. Grape will work, but strawberry is my go-to. If you don't got either one of those, by golly, I tell you what, a little old maple syrup will go a long ways too. And some other tools. So a lot of times this year,